Hey guys, so out in the woods today, just wandering around, quietly wandering around I should say, looking for different species of birds and just kind of scoping out some mushrooms. Got a tip that this one dude might want to buy some morel mushrooms, paying like $55 a pound for them. So I'm just kind of checking things out, see if I can spot any. As for my truck, the mechanic thinks it's a fuel pump, so I had to go out and take a loan and buy a fuel pump. And that was $260. I see an interesting mushroom right here. It's just so I know where it is next time, if I find out they're valuable. Oh, it's so nice to get outdoors and do stuff. I'm going for a nice long hiking trip. Let's go back here and check this out. Pretty heavily used trail right here. Wow. Not sure what kind of tree that is. Ooh, spider web. Ugh. Pretty heavily used trail back here. We got a puppy. I think it ran right up on me. Made it. Alright. What was that? That was a bird I've never seen before. Yeah, just listening to nature though, it's just wonderful. It's just beautiful out here. No screaming children, no whining. It just gets to you after a while. I've never actually purposely looked for mushrooms before, but I have an idea what they look like. And I know the differences between the false ones and the real ones, so I might just pick a few. As for where I'm going to put them, I do not know. Might end up going home and coming back with a bag if I see any. As far as I know, they right now is their peak growth time, and they grow near the hardwoods on the ground next to them and that. And I don't know, maybe people already picked them out. I have never really purposefully tried to find any. Might be an interesting little venture though. Shit, if I can get a couple of pounds, I could pay for my truck to get fixed. But no point in getting my hopes up. Right now, I'm just trying to enjoy nature. Got you guys mounted on the actual camera itself, so I got the camera mounted on the camera. It's kind of a cool little setup I got. Alright, we got some rotten wood stump, and if I know anything about mushrooms, I know those could grow near rotten wood. I've really been wanting to get out and enjoy nature and go camping in the worst way, like so much so that it's driving me nuts. Like, it's all I think about is camping. And with Amanda's work schedule and having 2 kids, it's proving to be quite difficult. I remember back in the day when I was younger, before I made videos, I practically lived in the campgrounds or in the woods. I mean, I would just go out and I would just camp for 3-4 days at a time. This is beautiful back here. Wow. But I mean, you know, it was just a wonderful experience. Shit, I practically lived in the woods. But that has changed quite a bit. I don't see anything. Get back up on the main drag up here. Okay, where are you guys? I know it said something about dead elm. They like to grow near dead elm. Well, right now I see birch, oak. There's elm right there, but not dead. There's the dead elm right there. It's funny, I can pinpoint all the trees, but maple. I can't pinpoint maple unless I've got the leaves to look at. It looks so much like everything else. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Switch you guys around. Seems like my intention was to come out and look for birds, but nope. I'm looking for mushrooms now. I do know of one place that is like crazy mushrooms all over the place, and I might just take a drive over there. Look at that squirrel. 2 of them. What is that? Oh my god, there's 4 of them. 4 squirrels. Looks like they're playing or fighting. Probably this year's babies. A family of them up there. Can you guys see them? There's 4, 5. I I've never seen that many squirrels at one time. Look at that. There's 6 squirrels. It's got to be a family. No other reason for that many squirrels to be hanging out with each other. Let's take a walk over there. Just spotted some kind of bird. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a wood thrush. Ah, shit. Where'd he go? There he is. Boy, this is a pretty little area. Nice and open. I think I lost my bird. Shit. There's some pounding. Anyway, okay, so around mushrooms, they're domed. Kind of hard to explain. They got ridges on them. Guess I'm looking for the yellow morel. For those of you who know how to spot these, yeah, help, 'cause I don't see nothing. I know what's gonna happen here. Is I'm a bird lover, so I'm always up and looking up in the treetops. But as soon as I find the first morel, I'm gonna end up keeping my eye on the ground all the fucking time. I know what's gonna happen. There's something walking towards me. Oh my god, there's people back there. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's good. Nice. Let's get out of here. Deep into the forest we go, guys. That really freaked me out, I'll be honest. I thought it was a deer or even a bear. But then I heard voices and... Yep. Are they right there? There's some young kid. Probably 15 years old or so. I don't know what he's up to. Making me nervous though. And have a seat. Alright guys, so I'm just relaxing now, taking a load off. Bit of a hike. Actually, I think Jack may be developing allergies and sneezing and coughing and just covered in snot these last few days when it really warmed up. But all the trees are really producing pollen a lot. It's supposed to be the highest pollen season, I guess, in a long time. I'm not exactly sure when, but or how long, but I guess I can eat fiddleheads, you know that? ADD, sorry. Anyway, so yeah, he's been having symptoms like I've been having, and I'm allergic to a lot of things. And so I'm just wondering, God, I hate to have him go in and have pollen or allergy testing done. And for those of you that don't know how they test for allergies, I don't know how they do it for babies, but for these bugs are getting bad. But for when I was 10 on, I had allergy tests done every 2 years or so. And it's they poke your back with needles, hundreds of needles, hundreds of pokes, really. And whatever one you react to is what you're allergic to. And I guess I reacted to all of them. I got environmental, allergic to a lot of drugs. Surprisingly, and ironic as it is, I'm also allergic to mushrooms and ginger. So here I am, looking for mushrooms. I'm not like, I can touch them or not, but if I ingest them, I go into anaphylactic shock. And I found that out, damn, sorry, mosquitoes are terrible. I found that out to a total surprise. I was at a bar, and my buddy ordered one of these, they call them Duke's Mix Basket. Big mushrooms and cheese curds and french fries and cauliflower and all this other stuff they're all deep fried. And they're all hard to differentiate from the other or identify what is in it. It's kind of like a box of chocolates, except not. And I bit into one and had this weird, texture to it, and I was like, okay, let's look at it. I was like, maybe it's cauliflower. No, it was a mushroom, and I had no idea it was a mushroom. About 10 or 15 minutes go by, I started having a really hard time breathing, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And so I took my inhaler. Yes, I have asthma. So I took my inhaler and didn't help. So I went home and hooked myself up to my nebulizer, which is kind of a big inhaler, except it's for asthma attacks, and it's like a rescue thing, because I had them growing up in life. I had many asthma attacks. What the hell? So anyway, sorry guys, I'm getting distracted here. So, tried my nebulizer, and I was just getting worse and worse. Couldn't breathe, could barely swallow. And my mom immediately recognized my symptoms and said, we gotta take you in. And I didn't have an EpiPen either. Usually I have an EpiPen in my vehicle, or this is before I needed one, or knew I needed one. And an EpiPen is epinephrine pen. And it reverses the symptoms. Anyway, so I had to go to the hospital to get a shot. I was fine, but by the time I got there, I was turning freaking purple. That was a little scary. So, yeah. I am allergic to mushrooms, which is a very rare thing. Usually it's like peanuts or wheat or rye or, you know, all sorts of, I don't know. But no, to be allergic to mushrooms is like unheard of. I had to rush out of there. Freaking mosquitoes were bad. Golly. Buttercups. Let's go see if there's any eggs in here. I doubt it. Nothing. Nope. Hearing different birds and seeing different birds, and I look for the ones I'm hearing, but the ones that are actually in view keep distracting me. I gotta get another bird shot. Oh, shit. I can't get a good shot of this guy. Well, hello. I have no idea what that was. Where did it go? I want to know what that black and white bird was. Boy, those birds are singing today. Must be a day for love. That's gonna bother me about that bird. I thought I knew every bird in the area here in the state, but I don't know what that one was. Damn. Whatever it was, beautiful. Let's go back again. Maybe it's mateys over here. I hear a catbird. Well guys, this has been a much more interesting day than I expected it would be. Considering all the birds I've seen and the amount of time I was able to spend out in the woods. I don't know how many of you guys are really going to be interested in any of this. I noticed my views are dropping quite substantially. Well, you know, comes the summertime. The spring, people are outside and playing their computer, or I'm just not that interesting, which I can see that. You know, but I appreciate your guys' views. I appreciate your support. And I'm going to keep making videos. Whether I get views or not, I don't care. I mean, I do care, but, you know, I like to make them. Must be balsam wood or something. I don't know what the hell the tree is. Anyway. Alright. So we're going to take a ride down to the other area here. And the other place I was discussing earlier about looking for mushrooms. Which I haven't been doing at all. Oh, what is that? Baltimore oil, maybe? I have no idea. Cool. If I ever get out of here and keep getting distracted by different types of birds, we're gonna go look for mushrooms. Now what the fuck was that? This little red animal just ran across. That was weird. I don't know what that was. Oh, it is a chipmunk. Sun must have been hitting it funny or something. Oh, turtles. Oh, those guys are timid. I'm about 150 feet away. And they have all but one who dove off the rock. Oh no, that one dove off the rock too. Wow. I'm a long ways away from that. You know what we used to have around here, it's called Foxfire Gardens. And oh, is it beautiful. They have the most amazing... I'll turn this around. Yuck. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, back in the day when I was, I don't know, 10 or 15 years ago, we used to have this garden in an area called Foxfire Gardens, and it was an oriental garden. They had the gravel garden that they raked, I don't know what it's called, and it's just beautiful. Put money, so much money and effort into it, and actually took my first girlfriend out there, and she just absolutely fell in love with it. But I wasn't there. I hadn't gone there in like 5 years, and I went back, and it was all shut down. But it wasn't shut down. It was like, I read later that they were trying to get donations to expand the garden, and they got like $50,000 in donations, and then moved away. Left their house, left their garden, left everything to get abandoned. Or abandon it primarily is what they did. And so now it just sits there, all fenced off, can't get into it. The whole property. It's unfortunate. It was really beautiful garden.